Rodney Jones on the club at Longview today with Chris B-Man. Chris, what's going on? We're going to look at 18 green here.
Yeah, we're just strolling up to the 18th hole here at the club at Longview. You know, this is a Jack Nicklaus designed golf course, and the 18th hole is the signature hole here at Longview.
Wow, the signature hole, and look at this water feature, and I'll tell you the fairway going back here just looks outstanding and pristine.
Oh, it's a beautiful course, always kept in great shape year-round. It's a privilege to be able to play here every day.
Yeah, I'm sure. Now, Chris, you weren't always a member here. You kind of had to work your way into it. Is that right?
Well, I've been a public golfer most of my golfing career, but the club at Longview was always my dream club to join when I first played it 16 years ago when it first opened, and finally was able to make that dream come true here about 2 years ago.
Congratulations, man. This is gorgeous. Now, what inspired you to create the bman.com, the B-Man website?
Yeah, so it's the B-Man's Guide to Golf in Charlotte. You know, when I started playing golf 25 years ago, there were, golf courses didn't have websites, there was no social media, and so I needed a resource. I needed to know where to play. I needed to know how much the greens fees were. I needed to know was the course in good shape? Was I going to be disappointed or really thrilled when I got there? And so I started putting that information together into a website, and I would post my reviews. People like that, people flock to it, and now they post their own reviews. So we've got a community of golfers helping each other find out where they should play.
Man, and I'll thank you for that, because I also have been in Charlotte a long time, and I'm going to show my age and tell you I looked up in the yellow pages where to play golf, and not all the courses were even listed there. So but yeah, your website is so insightful, so informative, and it seems like you get such great information on courses, not only from your own experience, but you have golfers that share their experiences, and then you kind of rank courses. Is that right?
That's right. I rank the top 10 public courses that you can play around Charlotte every year. It'll come out again in May, so look for that. Some of the courses that we've talked about, the public courses, Verdict Ridge is one of my favorite. That's up in Denver, about 45 minutes kind of away from here, but we're in South Charlotte. Yeah. Verdict Ridge has always been one of my favorite courses in Charlotte, and it comes in at number 2 on the list.
Wow. And Chris, I'm so glad you mentioned Verdict Ridge, because as a realtor, I've recently sold several homes in Trilogy at Lake Norman. And Trilogy at Lake Norman is a 55+ community. There's tons of activities there, but one thing that's not on the community itself is golf. And so there is a group of golfers in Trilogy, and probably the closest, nicest course. Would you say that's Verdict Ridge?
Absolutely. It's a semi-private course. It was built by Eddie Knox. He was a former mayor of Charlotte back in the 60s, and of course it has a courtroom theme, and so when you get to the first tee at Verdict Ridge, you can rub the good luck gavel to start your round and hopefully shoot a good score there, because it's a tough course.
I've seen that gavel. In fact, I think I saw a picture of it on your website. Right. Yeah. So Verdict Ridge is one of many there. And up in the university area, one of the old courses I used to play, and I can still remember when it got built, was Highland Creek. Do you remember Highland Creek?
Yeah. So Highland Creek, Skybrook, right there, both of those courses have been around for a long time, and I used to play that quite often. I had a friend who lived in Highland Creek, so we would play there just about every week, every other month.
I've got friends that went to UNCC that played, that worked at the Highland Creek Club, and we also played there as well. They were better golfers than me, but they made me better, so I enjoyed that area. It was just great golf, and I sold several homes in Highland Creek. I've sold a few in Skybrook, and I've certainly sold several in Trilogy Lake Norman. What would you say to somebody who's relocating from another area about homes and golf courses in the Carolinas?
Yeah, so if you're like me and you play lots of golf, or as much golf as you can, you want to live either in a golf course community or close to where there are several public access courses. So if you're going to join a club, either live in that community or live close to it. And if you're going to play public golf, then just find one of those those clusters of Charlotte where we've got 4 or 5 really good public courses.
And you know, Chris, I'm a social member at Raintree Country Club, but I also get a certain amount of golf rounds each year. And I am.
So when are we playing?
Well, I was going to say I am able to host a guest, and you have something called a home and home. What is that? What is that?
So if you're a member at a private club, then we'll play a home and home. I'll come play your club, your course with you, and then you can come play here at the club at Longview with me.
I'm going to roll out the red carpet for Chris because that's an imbalanced trade right there. But anyway, I do Chris for Golf. Check out his website. What is the website again?
It's bman.com.
bman.com, and just a plethora of golf information. I'm Rodney Jones. I help you with the homes. Call or text me 704-202-7460, 704-202-7460. Chris, we're burning daylight, man. When do we tee off?
I know, I need to go. Let's go. It's time to swing.
Go to RHy&x.com.